Hey, can you hear me? Hey, ladies, can you hear me? I need one of you to say yes. Hey, how are you? Hey, cousin. Hey, CTK. Hey, Jerry. Can you hear me? Do I sound clear? Hey, darling. Hi, everybody. Oh, good. Yeah, that's actually, look, I got to get rid of the sound effects from my ringer, right? So that you guys can hear it. So, yes, first, do you see what I'm wearing? Do you see it? My caftan? My loungewear? So I should tell you this story. Thank you. Um, so you all remember the last week's vlog, and I talked about loungewear versus pajamas. So I wanted to shout out one of my friends yesterday at church. I was having a really emotional day, and she said she had something for me. She gave it to my daughter. Those of you that are on my Facebook page. She handed it to me. I had no idea what it was and opened it, and I was so pleasantly surprised. It's so pretty. And it works. It serves its purpose. I opened the door to get the mail today. I didn't feel exposed. I made breakfast. It's great. I really do feel grown up, definitely. So thank you for noticing. I really appreciate it. Excuse me. So it has been an epic weekend for my children. They had a long weekend, so they had Friday and Monday off. Yeah, so we went hard and went home. So their first surprise was their godmother came in from Atlanta. So she came in and they were absolutely thrilled. And as soon as she got here, they hit the ground running because she's that kind of chick. So, hey, Jerica, how are you? So we got the plane, came home, took them to Dave and Buster's. Then the boys wanted to go see Venom, the movie. So she took them to that. The daughter did not. So she made up for it on Saturday. We went to high tea with the godmother. So that was nice. And then she cooked all of these wonderful meals. Oh, it was so wonderful having her. And then Saturday evening, we had to go to the husband and I had to go to a church leadership meeting. So we had to do that, come back. Two of the children had music lessons. No, one had a music lesson, one had a tennis lesson. See, when you have lots of kids, you schlepp them everywhere on Saturdays. And then we came back and hung out, watched LeBron play his first game with the Lakers. Those of you that have seen it, you know what happened the last 4 minutes. Whew. And then Sunday morning, she left. And then the baby had his makeup sleepover. You know, I think those of you who have read my page, you know that he was so excited to go away to a sleepover. He actually had one, but he was going away for the first time to celebrate a friend's birthday. And he came down with strep throat and we had to come get him. And so I promised him that we would make up for it and he could invite all those same boys to our home. So that was yesterday. They came over yesterday. And before that, I took the daughter apple picking. Right. Apple picking. Came back for an hour, got pizza. Boys came over, played games, went outside, stayed up apparently till 2:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Got up this morning, made them breakfast. made them homemade chocolate chip cookies because the baby's pretty specific about what he wants and what he has. And they left at about 4:30 my time. Right. So it was an epic weekend for them. You know, I go hard, go home. But the truth is I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, one of the things that I love is being a mother. I do love it. Most days they get on my nerves, but I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm hoping that you see some differences here. So I'm a little higher up. My microphone works with a little filter, pop, 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 because you can't hear that now. So that's exciting. Everything is working fine. I'm sure that my video production guy will be thrilled to see it because I put it up all by myself. Oh, and the most important news is that I have a YouTube channel. Yay! So I promise all the videos that you've seen over the last 5 months or so are now live and public. So I will share that with you. I'll share the link so that you can share with others. Please, 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 please share with others. I'm not really looking to go viral or anything like that. I just share it because y'all told me to share it. You told me to put it someplace public so you can share it with others. So do it because you said that you wanted me to do that. Okay. So set my little timer. Hello to everybody. I see some of my sorority sisters have joined and my line sisters have joined. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for loving my loungewear. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm actually setting my timer so that I don't go too over because I want to be cognizant of your time. I do. Okay, so you know what I want to talk about today? I want to talk about the lottery. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Powerball and Mega Millions. I do. First of all, the husband and I played. We don't play often, but when it's like $2 billion and 600 million, I don't want to hear none of you holy roller, churchy, extra churchy people talking about God provides, he provides enough, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. If Jesus has us hit one of those numbers, he gonna get his off the top. He will. I don't want to hear nothing y'all got to say. Because you know that if I do, if you get slick on my page, on my phone, on my link, what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? I will block you. One word, 2 syllables. Block. I don't want to hear it. The husband and I played. Now, we didn't play $200 worth. We didn't do any of that. But we did play. Here's the thing about us playing. So, of course, everybody does this, right? If you win, you talk about what you do with the money. Everybody does that, right? Everybody. Okay, if I win, you know, if I win all the money, if I have to share it, am I going to take the lump sum? Am I going to do the annuity every year? What am I going to do with all the money, right? Who are you going to give it to? How much you going to give family? A couple of years ago, my siblings and I got into this conversation with my mother about whether or not we would give her half. I'm not going to tell you how it turned out, but let me just say, we really found out who we were. And so did my mother. So I'm just saying that money changes people. That's all I'm going to say. Money changes people. So we talked about it. Of course, the husband and I were talking about it over the weekend. Okay, what would we do if we won the money? What would we do with the money? How would we disseminate it? How would we give it? How would it affect our, our family, etc. So this is what I said. I said, first I looked to see if we had to go public if we won, because if I didn't have to show my picture, I wouldn't do it. I told them that if we won, I would just lock the door to my house and be gone. I would just lock the door, right? I'll figure the rest out later. I wouldn't wait on it for 6 months. I wouldn't do all of that. I probably would wait I don't know. No, I don't think I would wait. We would go straight to the state and get our money. straight away. Let's go. Where are we going? Go get our money. Sign a check. So that's what we said we would do. We wonder if we could like go into disguise or something. So we start talking about that. So that it's fun at first. The conversation's fun, right? Talking about what we're going to do with the money, how much money we're going to give our people. And let me just say this. If I do win, I'm telling y'all right now, whoever I give money to, I'm only giving it to you one time. You can't keep coming back asking for stuff. I'm not doing none of that. I'm going to cut you a check and I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about it. That's it. You spend the money, that's on you. That's all I'm saying. So that's how it started. You know, we would tithe it to church, you know, what causes we'd want to give it to, you know, we want to set up, because at that point you're thinking $2 billion. You're thinking, right? You're thinking generational wealth. How do you make that money work for you? Do you live off the interest? You know, it's fun at first. We're just, you know, pie in the sky. Oh, all the things we would do, and what do we work, and what would be our purpose, and how would we, you know, what would we do for those causes, things we believe in? Do we save whales? You know, whatever. Then it takes a really interesting turn. We then start talking about our stuff, right? The things that we have acquired before we pretend to hit the, you know, hypothetically hit the lottery. We start talking about it. And the husband said that I should also mention that the kid's godmother was there too. Why come the husband says, I said we just, because we were thinking about maybe we would just pack everything up in the middle of the night, you know, in the while it's dark, while nobody's around, we could just pack our stuff up and go. The husband says, why would we take any of this stuff with us? Why can't we just start over? Just, why would we take it? That hurt my feelings, I think. I was actually offended by that. So, and this is what I said to him, which he laughed about. So now that we're multi-million billionaires, now everything that we own is garbage? Everything? Everything? Like nothing is $1 billion worthy? Nothing? He said, well, what do you want to keep? I said, well, I think I would want to keep my dining room set. He balked at me. Why? Why? Because it's paid for? Because I like it? Because it's mine? What? I can't keep my dining room set? Then I said, what about my bedroom set? What about the flat screen TVs? Again, Lisa, we could get TVs that are this big that if you click a button, it projects out of nowhere. It's like a hologram. So that means I can't keep my flat screen? Like, so now none of my stuff, hush up, Kendall, hush up. Just none of my stuff. My phone is ringing. I'm sorry. I forgot to remove the phone. I don't even know who it is. I should probably figure out who it is. I should probably get somebody to take it. It's going to ring again. Sorry. I don't know. It's election time. So he balked about my bedroom set, my TV, my bedroom set. Like, now my bed, is it $1 million material? You know the part that really upset me? I was like, okay, you get on my nerves. Okay, whatever. Then I said, my china, my wedding china, the china that people bought us when we got married. Again, old boy laughed. You can get new china. See, I was done after that. So what you're basically saying is that our taste, my taste, your taste, is garbage. And now that we're millionaires, we can get better stuff. That sounds really pretentious. I can't keep none of my stuff, like none of my wedding china. He's like, why would you want to keep it? Because I married you, fool. Because it's sentimental. Like, what do you mean? Like, what? You know what? I've noted that all the guys that I'm seeing on my screen were like, yeah, get rid of all of it. Why? Why would you get rid of my wedding china? Like, so nothing. All my stuff is garbage. All of it. All of it is tasteless. It's poor looking. I can't keep nothing. No, I can't keep nothing. I can't keep my towels. I can't keep my towels. I can't keep my sheets. I gotta buy everything just because I'm a billionaire. Now I gotta re-outfit my entire household. So I gotta change my clothes too. Like we went from that to we have to dress different and look different. Why? What? Why? What? Why? What? Why? I'm not here to impress people. Like, why can't I roll up and move into my new house? Because I would have to move, obviously, because I don't want my children to be prey, right? So I would have to move. I would totally agree with that. So I can't move into $1 million gay community with my china in my dining room set, in the bedroom set that I like, in my towels. None of that is worthy of a lottery ticket. It's like, I was so, he and the godmother. So here's the part that really sets me off. Then we start talking about, okay, so we'd have to get new friends. What you mean new friends? But why? And so we start talking and like, listen, I mean, you'd always have to pay for stuff. Why? Like, what? So, because you're going to want to go on an island. So, and here's the part that gives, if I got a gazillion dollars, why wouldn't I pay? Why wouldn't I pay for my friends to come? Why I got to get new friends? You know, new friends with new money doesn't mean that they're cool. It just means they could be real jerk faces. So we're all in the same circles because of our bank account. So on some levels, I get that you want to surround yourself with people like you. Maybe you can. So I said, who would I want to talk to? Right? That's what I said. Who would I want to talk to? I would want to talk to people who have managed their money well. I would want to have a power meeting. We don't have to be friends. Like I would want to have at my power meeting like LeBron, Magic, Oprah, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates. Like I would want to assemble an advisory committee. So I didn't squander my money and really get some helpful hints and traits and secrets about how to manage my money well and how to deal with things, you know, just kind of pull nuggets. So I don't think I'd want to be their friends. I don't like them on TV. Like, and I'm not saying, well, first of all, I don't know if I could be LeBron's friend because he's a Laker and I'm from Boston. So that alone would be a problem for me. You know, I would speak, you know, I give him he's talented, but you're a Laker. I can't, no, I can't be your friend. Why would I want to do that? It's like me being a Yankees fan. It's not possible when you're from Boston. You just don't do that. It's sacrilegious. Yeah, you don't do that. Wow, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't do it. Thank you. Oh, I should shout you out because you're here. This is Tiki. Why am I getting hives? Why? My brother said that, is that sometimes I get hives. He's right. I get hives. So Tiki, hey, this is the woman who gave me this lovely lounging outfit. Back to what I was saying earlier. So I don't know if I would want to be Oprah's friend. She may not want to be mine. Why would I have to get new friends? So I look at people like LeBron, who I can't be his friend because he's a Lakers fan. We could be cool though. And he brought his people with him. Why wouldn't I put people on like they did? Why would I just give you the Heisman? Like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk. Why would I do that? I couldn't do that. So in this hypothetical pretend scenario, I found out that my husband is elitist and pretentious. What happened to the humility? He was like, Lisa, we would just have to move different. Move different how? Like, okay, I get that we would live differently. But I feel like there's a balance. I feel like I could still be able to kick it with my people, with the people I've known forever. Now, there will be some that will fall off, absolutely, because money does change. It changes you and it changes the people around you. So I get that. I'm not saying that wouldn't happen. I'm just saying that I'd have to get rid of everybody. Like a witness protection program. I don't understand. I do not understand. I don't understand why I have to give away my china or my dining room set. And I don't understand why I couldn't kick it with my people. Not all of them, but the ones that I've known for 30 plus years. I don't know. And so one of them equated it to, would you kick it with a homeless person? I was like, that's not the same thing. But the status is different, right? You wouldn't necessarily kick it with a homeless person. You make money. I said, but if that homeless person was family, wouldn't I help my family out? Wouldn't that person no longer be homeless if I had the means? I learned so much over that conversation. My husband thinks my taste is garbage. That's the first thing. That's what I got out of this whole conversation, that my husband thinks that my taste is garbage and that he's willing to get rid of all of it, just like that, with a lottery ticket. Get rid of all of it. Be gone. Be gone, wedding china. He said the only thing he would keep are, pictures and things that would identify the family. He said he would keep those. He would take those things with him. But Kendall, say something else. Say something else smart. Say something else smart. See what happens. Just it's terrible. It's terrible how you are. Terrible. I just don't think that I just don't think that's the right thing to do. He literally said we would get rid of everything. He said, just sell it to somebody. Peasant. I said, okay, so this is what I've learned from this little scenario. So of course, the godmother leaves and we continue this conversation, but I got an attitude. I'm kind of miffed. I was like, oh, so you getting rid of the old stuff. You going to get rid of your old wife too? You going to get a new wife? You going to get a new $1 billion wife? Is that what you about to do? Is that what's about to happen? Because clearly you didn't have the taste that you had before you won the lotto ticket, before you won the Powerball, before you won Mega Millions. Now your taste is all different. So what, you don't want your wife no more? You got to have a new wife? I took it all the way there. All the way. He thought that was funny. He thought it was hilarious. He was like, what? This right here. You changing. You different. You different. You don't even have the money yet. He didn't even go buy the lottery tickets yet. And now I know who he is. Sad day. I don't know who my husband is. Oh yeah, well actually I do. He's elitist. He don't like my stuff. And he's gonna upgrade me. He's gonna get a new wife, a new $1 billion, worthy to be seen, Mega Millions, Powerball wife. And when he does, y'all will know. I'll probably be that chick homeless that he was talking about. The homeless person, he acts like he doesn't know. Okay, so you all let me know. You weigh in. Let me know. Let me know if you agree with the husband. I already know all the guys have. His cousin, my video production guy, all the men seem to be fine with him just locking the door and me not taking my china, my wedding china, the china that was given to us when we got married almost 20 years ago. That he don't like nothing up in this house. Not a towel, not a dish, not a television. He said we have a pre-$1 billion life and a post-$1 billion life. Okay, you do that. So anyway, my time is up. I will send you the link to YouTube after I post this. As always, I appreciate you listening and watching my rants. Love you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. At least I hope so. I mean, at least you'll see me. If the husband wins, who knows what'll happen? Who knows what'll happen to my life? He might lock the door and leave me up in here. I don't even think he'll take the kids, because they was old kids before the $1 billion. I'm just saying. Bye, y'all. Can't stand